Most people spend their lives worrying about what others think of them, constantly seeking validation, approval, and attention. But here's the truth. Nobody really cares about you. And before you take that the wrong way, understand this. It's actually your greatest superpower. When you finally accept that people are too busy with their own lives to obsess over yours, you free yourself from the invisible chains of judgment and expectation. You stop living for others and start living for yourself. Let's dive into 7 reasons why realizing this truth is the best thing that can happen to you. 1. You're free to fail without fear. Most people don't take risks because they're afraid of what others will say if they fail. But when you realize that no one is truly watching your every move, failure stops being terrifying. You can experiment, learn, and grow without the constant fear of judgment. Think about it. How often do you remember someone else's failures? Probably not often because you're too focused on your own life. The same goes for everyone else. So go ahead, take that risk, try something new, and fail as many times as you need to, because no one is keeping track except you. 2. You stop living for validation. Many people shape their lives around what they think others expect from them. They choose careers, relationships, and even hobbies based on external approval, rather than internal fulfillment. But when you realize that nobody actually cares that much, you stop chasing validation. Instead of making choices to impress others, you start making choices that truly align with your values and happiness. The weight of trying to prove yourself disappears, and you begin to live authentically without needing applause from the outside world. 3. You take full control of your life. If nobody really cares what you do, then you're free to make your own rules. You don't have to conform to social norms that don't serve you. Want to quit your job and travel? Start a new business at 40? Change your entire lifestyle overnight? You can, because no one is watching as closely as you think. The only person who truly has the power to decide what your life looks like is you. And when you accept that, the possibilities become endless. 4. You learn to validate yourself. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with confidence is that they rely on others to make them feel good about themselves. But external validation is a weak foundation. It disappears the moment people stop paying attention. The truth is, real self-worth comes from within. When you stop expecting others to care about your successes or failures, you start building your own internal validation system. You set your own standards for success, and your happiness is no longer dependent on outside opinions. 5. You stop overthinking everything. How many times have you stressed over something you said or did, only to realize later that no one even noticed? Overthinking is a mental prison built on the false belief that people are analyzing your every move. But when you understand that most people are caught up in their own problems, you stop wasting energy on imaginary scrutiny. You stop replaying conversations in your head, stop second-guessing your decisions, and start living in the present. 6. You develop unshakable confidence. Confidence doesn't come from being liked. It comes from not caring whether you're liked or not. When you embrace the reality that people's opinions are fleeting and mostly irrelevant, you stop seeking approval. And ironically, that makes you more attractive. People are drawn to those who are secure in themselves, who don't constantly seek validation. When you let go of the need to be liked, you carry yourself differently. You speak with certainty, move with purpose, and radiate a kind of self-assurance that can't be faked. 7. You start living for yourself, not others. At the end of the day, you have one life. If you spend it trying to be what others expect, you'll wake up one day and realize you've wasted it. But the moment you truly understand that nobody cares as much as you think, you stop trying to please everyone. You pursue your own dreams, live by your own rules, and create a life that actually fulfills you. And the irony? The moment you stop living for others is the moment you start becoming someone truly unforgettable. This truth isn't meant to be depressing. It's meant to set you free. The fact that nobody is watching your every move means you can be fearless, bold, and authentic. The only person who truly needs to care about your life is you. So stop worrying, stop holding back, and start living like you're the main character of your own story. Because you are.